Welcome back. Welcome back to Derby Kingdom, guys. We're here at the garage, just on lunch break, and I got my very first SS rim started. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm super stoked. I blew it out with a torch like I said I was gonna do. So yeah, I think it's gonna turn out all right. We have our other rims done over here. Remember these from last year that wouldn't hold air or do anything? They're done. They're ready to go on. I replaced both of the valves in it as well. So I got running some stubbies. I'm gonna weld down a couple pieces, and then our valve stem protectors, and those are done. I think those are gonna go on the back of the Marquise, I think. So now here we got to, I'm just gonna wait for a minute for it to cool down, and then we're gonna see if we can try to get this evened out and see what we can do with our first SS rim. All right, guys, stay tuned. How's she going, guys? Welcome back to Derby Kingdom. I can't wait any longer. I have to show you guys this car. The paint job isn't finished, but is well underway. We do have some things changed. Still a lot of work I got to do on this car. It's all knick-knack stuff that's going to be done within the next few weeks. We still have over a month left yet, but yeah, let's flick this thing around and let's show you guys. What do you guys think so far? We changed out the rims and tires. I'm going to be keeping the Ranger rims in the back just for show until the day of the Derby. When the Derby is here and we're out to the pit, I will be changing my 2 rear tires. I'm going to get a couple dummies to go on the back. I will be painting the inside of them red to go along with our Scream paint job. Ghostface is his name. I don't know if you guys play much of Dead by Daylight, but especially for us 90s kids, y'all remember the Scream movies 1, 2, and 3, and they all made the scary movies where they, you know, the first one I think was the only one where they kind of made fun of the Scream movies. But you guys should know who he is. You guys should know who he is. This side looks different. I haven't bothered with the rear tire back there, but we got him up front as well. The Ranger rim is still up here. I did replace 2 wheel studs. I got to get the rest of them done. This tire back here, I haven't really picked at too much yet, but as you can tell, I'm rounding this guy off. So I got to get to work, get some bolt extractors tomorrow, and we'll get that out, and we'll get the wheel studs replaced in that side. But I think she is coming out pretty good. My trunk is just about done. I'm not doing any more. My trunk, sorry, my list is filled up. I got enough names to fill the trunk now, and just with everything going on, I'm almost working 6 days a week. The last few weeks I have been, so I just don't really have the time. Wore out from a day. But yeah, other than that, the paint job is coming along. Still haven't touched my door bar yet. Just like I said, knick-knack shit. I got to get a hole blown through this so I can attach that with some 3/4 threaded rod just down to the speaker deck. Paint it red, I think, or probably just paint it black. We'll see what happens there. Inside here, everything is running deadly. Can't run it right now. It's getting late in the evening, but she runs awesome. Hopefully I can get a clip for you guys now shortly. But yeah, she runs really, really good. My battery box has been bolted down. I just got to bolt down my fuel pump mount and then my fuel cell. The gas tank is still up and under. I haven't gotten that far yet. I've just been picking away at it the last few weeks, and the paint job is kind of taking over because the main things that this car is done. It is pretty much done. I'm not even going to fold this over. I'm just going to cut this half down straight on both sides, pretty much where it meets up to on the bumper. Call it a day. That's it. Yeah, if anybody remembers these rims and tires from last year that I tried to put on my last Camry, but they were, you know, I was talking about they needed to be rebeaded and all this kind of stuff. Well, I finally figured out how to do it all. Obviously, now that I'm in a garage, like I had said in a previous video, but I got this one all cleaned up. He's ready to go. He's holding air good. My other one still needs work. I found out where it is leaking air too, and I got to do some work on the rim, but we will be getting that up to par. Um, Other than that, guys, there's not a whole lot left. This thing is pretty well done. I gotta remove my windshield and my gas tank. That's the biggest parts that needs to be done now. That's about it. Other than that, finish the paint job and should be pretty much ready to go. I want to make a big shout out to number 24, number 24, Matt Penny, one of the guys that lives here in town with me in Gander, another local derby driver. Thanks to him, he's going to be towing my car over. I was going to take my Honda, but the way that I look at it, he got a Ford F-250. She's still gas. She's not a diesel, but she has a bigger motor. She is more capable of towing, so she is going to have an easier time towing my Camry than what my Honda is. So either way, it's probably going to cost just as much, or it's going to cost more in the Honda. Smaller motor, more struggle, you know, towing the car, spending more fuel. So, and then I only have to take one vehicle. I won't have to take the truck and the SUV. So it does kind of save a bit of money. So big shout out to him. We will definitely be getting a video when we get her all loaded up that day. It's still not going to be for a while yet, obviously. But we're going to start getting back at the videos now. I'm just going to start, you know, doing some knick-knack stuff, and we're going to take you guys along for the ride. I did one thing that is kind of, I don't know, sketchy, but I don't know. We'll see how it works more or less. You know how the front end on this side, the spring was broke off. I had mentioned in a previous video. Well, she's in there. I got to weld up just the rest of this down here. This spot is not fully welded. The other side is. I just wanted to see how it would go because, like I said, we have a revolution of spring missing, as you can probably tell, because there's only two revolutions of spring in there. So I had to put something in there to stiffen it up. We jacked her up. We got her at the you know, as level as we could. We don't need to be perfect, but we made it level, and we welded in those pieces of rebar. Don't know if that's going to work. Don't know if it's going to help, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it does do something, because if not, this side is going to drop. And when she does, I'd say the fender is probably going to be just above the tar, if not sitting on it, which I don't want that. So I think that's the rate that we're going to take. We're going to weld all that solid. I might put another piece in there just to make sure it don't bust off. We might have to do the same thing to the rear yet. This side, like, you notice how close she is on this side. We go over to the opposite side, and we got lots of room. Now, I know the tire size is smaller too, as well, but when I first put this car down off the jacks, she was sitting a lot harder than this. So I got a feeling that my strut is almost seasoned in place. It's just moving barely, but that's whatever. She's coming along. She runs really, really well. We got no problems there. I need some power steering fluid, and yeah, I might give it an oil change. Who knows? I might give it an oil change. We'll see what happens. But yeah, June 25th, guys, Saturday. It is coming quick. This thing is pretty much done, other than paint and a couple odds and ends. Like I said, the Ranger rims on the back. That's going to be more of just for show right now. Trailers all over the place, boys. But yeah, that's pretty much just for show. When I get actually down there, I'm going to swap them over to dummies. I bought these Ranger rims, and I don't know, they poke out too far on the front. Too much on the front, and you don't want to be breaking off your axles, so I want to use them somehow. If not, it's just a pure waste of money. Not really, because we can still shove them on the back of that, but there's no point in doing that either, because I have another set of SS rims that I have started. So which obviously you guys know that because it was at the beginning of this video, which we will be getting back to. We will be getting back to those rims. Work has just been crazy busy. It's tire season, so all of us are just flying around with tires right now. But yep, we'll be getting back to all of it soon, guys. The videos are going to start coming back up. You guys are going to get a video of this thing running really, really soon, because she runs really, really good. I have high faith and hopes into this car this year. I think we're actually going to do something. And once again, shout out to Matt Penny, Mr. 24, for getting my car over there. I can't wait to get it loaded up and ship it over. It's going to be a time, guys. And for any of you guys wants to keep up to date or see any builds or things that's going on or anything, any information you need to know, please join Smash Up for MS on Facebook. And myself, Garrett Hunter, or Gavin Butt, the owner and operator of Smash Up for MS, will be able to answer any and all of your questions that you have. So let's get them cars built, guys. I'm almost done. All right, until next time, stay safe, keep building.